Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. Today is a very special session and the session is for 2024. The session's name is Make Best Use of JIB CIB Mahapack 2.0 for 2024. See here, JIB almost all the exams are over, only one subject is remaining. So now we have to start preparing for the next exam, okay, for the coming 24 season, right? Similarly, CIB. CIB will be over in next 1 month or so. Many of us have not registered for 23 exams. We are focusing on 24. Why? Because it requires time. Suppose if somebody starts reading, studying right now only and appears for 23 exam only, he won't be able to clear it because CIB studies are so huge. Similarly for JIB. JIB is also not that easy now. So if you have to appear for 24 exams in the May June series, you have to start studying from right now. Okay. So today's session is for those guys who are planning in advance. Okay. So let's move on with the sessions here. With me, I have Niharika ma'am, who is also the mentor for the JIB as well as CIB subjects. Hi Niharika ma'am, welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, and
Okay.
see here, yeah, just I'll give the brief what the session will be. In today's session, we'll be first discussing, let me show you, we'll be first discussing the syllabus of JIB and CIB, and then we'll be discussing about the JIB, CIB, Mahapack, how we can help you. Remember, it's a huge thing, subject is huge, portion is huge, and we all mentors over here at Adda 24/7 have that much experience. We have done almost all of us have done more than 35 to 40 batches. So that's why it's you are in the right hands. So let's move on. Yeah, Niharika ma'am, you are saying something?
Sir, I was just about to say that RBWM paper is also around the corner. So everybody who is attempting for this attempt as well, maybe you might be giving one or the other examination. Please make sure that you are also going through the sir's sessions because the last 10 days are left for the RBWM examination. So please go ahead and check it out on our website, or you can go for through our YouTube sessions as well. Sir is taking that. So please make sure anybody who's appearing maybe only in the RBW exam this time, you can go through it. Today's our session is absolutely as per what sir said, that we are going to talk about the examination. Anybody who appeared this time but maybe felt that they are not able to give what they wanted to, or someone who had planned to appear in 2024.
Correct.
Right? So for all those people, this session becomes very much relevant.
Yeah. And just to add what Niharika ma'am said, the batches for this RBWM have just now started. We have 2 weeks, remember. And there we share important handouts, including these question banks and various things. So those will be useful for those who are appearing. May 23, they changed all the syllabus. And earlier there were only three papers. Now there are four papers: Indian economy, PPB, accounting and financial management, and RBWM. So four papers have been added. And remember, these papers are at the same level of CIB now. Even when I teach CIB guys also, ma'am, I'll just tell you the RBWM and the AFM part means whenever we see CIB students are also confused about the new JIB syllabus. It's that much difficult.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Indian economy and Indian financial system (PPB) these subjects are basically the core of banking.
True.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am, you can add on this. Yeah.
I think I would really go ahead with what Sir said. IE and PPB. Among these, the problem about the practical things, if you know that in the first shift, I got to know that the reviews were like, "Ma'am, it was an easy paper, could get through it." But in the second and third shift, we got to know that more or less the questions that are coming up were too conceptual. But then, what I could infer from the entire situation was the numerical portion. For example, I told you that this plus this is equal to this. Now, if I convert it into a sentence, the people who understand the sentence can easily correlate it with the numerical portion and can say, yes, I can solve it. Now, the problem is they are putting the numerical and the practical portion into a conceptual question. Now, the challenge is to infer that point to decipher the question. Ki, Acha, they are talking about that numerical portion in a theoretical manner. So can I solve it? Now this is what they are playing with. So more or less, I think I'd seen JIB bankers talking about that. Are they giving us JIB examination or some IAS examination? They are
Yeah.
making it that way. They are making
Mm.
it difficult. They are making it challenging for you. So what are your views about it? What, as a banker, you are going to do extra? Otherwise, you will spend another 6 years. And I've seen there was someone another 6 months rather, Abhito. I think I just came to know about a particular banker. They were really trying hard from the last 7 years. They cleared the examination after 7 years. 7 years, that means they would have tried for maybe 13, 12, 13 attempts, maybe
Yeah.
not all.
Yes.
It is so frustrating to go all through this
Yeah.
while going through the syllabus change, while having your life change, while going through your banking life where you are stressed out, you are looking forward towards growth, so many things together. While what
Yeah.
we can do simply currently is let's do the homework, understand the syllabus way before time, not just before the examination.
Just before going ahead, let me add one thing, you guys. Kindly share this session with your friends right now only. Share it with your friends, like this, click on that bell icon, subscribe to the channel. And one more thing about the syllabus. See, negative marking. That negative marking has been removed by now. As of now, there is no negative marking. In this time also there was no negative marking, right?
Yes, sir.
So negative marking has been removed as of now. IIBF has not come up with any notification. Okay. Subjective questions. They are not have been added for JIB as of now. J means subjective means what? Without options. These types of questions are added in CIB but not in JIB. That also in CIB BFM only. But in JIB they have not added it. Let's move on to the CIB syllabus. See this. CIB syllabus basically there are four papers. Those are compulsory ones, and then there is a fifth paper which is elective. Now, before going to CIB also, I would suggest I'll tell you a fun part. All you students, do you know the pages size of PPB book? PPB book. Anyone knows? It's around 900.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, and the pages size of the remaining books, they are also not that much less. They are around 600.
Yeah,
Okay?
minimum 600 each and every book.
Each and
Minimum
every.
600.
So that's why the studying these subjects. Now that was I was talking about JIB. Now if I talk about CIB, each book is around 700 pages. Each book. You
True.
call it any paper, including the electives. Okay, so it's around 600 pages plus or minus something. So the important part over here is the all the four papers. Now we'll discuss about CIB syllabus only. The important part is ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBLs. Many earlier it was a scene when if you were in the earlier portion, ABM, BFM was difficult, retail was easy. But now all the four subjects are of equal importance and equal difficulty level. Okay, nobody can today say that ABM is difficult, BFM is difficult, and BRBL is easy. It's a legal paper. Nothing like that. Everything is on the same page. Yeah. Only I'll tell you something about ABM, BFM. You'll get around 50% numericals. In ABFM, you'll get around, ma'am is teaching ABFM, so yeah, she might be able to better explain it. But I would suggest what I have seen is around 35 to 40, 30% question numericals are there, right? Case studies and numericals.
Yes, sir. The module B and module C is all pure practical portion. And trust me, I think now I've seen the bankers coming up and telling us, ki, ma'am, now they're not asking numericals anymore. But trust me on this note, what they are currently doing is you either understand the numerical and then understand if a sentence can be made out of that numerical. That sentence making out of numerical is also a numerical portion, because till the time you cannot solve the numerical, how will you find that question? This is something where I think English medium people have an edge over the people who can understand a little of English, because you can understand the twisted language of it. But what would you do if you don't understand the concept? What is the numerical that on which basis the question was made? So I would suggest you don't go with those words कि अच्छा the paper is now more theory based. No, it is still
Exactly.
practical based, but the IIBF is now playing in a good
Yeah,
way. So
yeah,
that is
correct.
why people have started feeling that array, it is now turning more theoretical. But this more theory means more tactical paper.
In fact, I would say one thing about it. As here, this is the second paper. October series is the second
Yes, sir.
paper of the new syllabus. So I would always see one thing as we go ahead. things will go much deeper as
Yes,
we go ahead. Right
agreed.
from the next paper, it will be a bit deeper. Next paper still deeper. So these things are going to happen. And important, it's like the chakra view of Mahabharata. You go inside, 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 and then you must know the way to come out. And the way to come out is at Adda 24/7. Okay, you shouldn't get entangled in that chakra view. That's the important part. So coming back to this, ABM BFM you'll be having around 50% numericals, ABFM around 35 to 40%, BRBL no numericals, but case studies would be there. Remember,
Yes, sir.
do not take BRBL also lightly, and don't think that no numerical means easy subject. Nothing like that. Sometimes I have seen even the BFM paper almost 80% theory, and sometimes I have seen the BFM paper 80% numericals. It can
Sir,
happen
but
anything.
if I talk about BFM, if you do not understand the financial terms to the core, to understand the question becomes a big trouble.
Yeah, correct. That is the part. That is the point over here. Understanding we need to understand what is exactly asked. That is
True.
important. Yeah. Similarly for electives. Now coming to the electives part, you have five electives. Now you choose that elective in which you are conversant with or confident with. Okay. Choose only that elective. Don't go on what others say. Somebody says HR is easy, rural is easy, this is easy, that is easy. Don't do that. Select where you are confident. Only then you will gain the marks. Remember. Again, coming to the negative part session, negative marking session. Negative marking is still not there as per the IIPF. Up till now, negative marking still not there. So I'll cancel this. Subjective questions, yes, they are there in BFM as of now. See here, after all, what we can say, what is as of now? BFM, the numerical, this subjective questions are there means without options. They ask you around 5 to 10 questions in BFM, which don't have any options. But IIBF may introduce them in other subjects as well. We don't know up till now. But even if you get those subjective questions also, we take the preparation in our classes over here. Okay. So now let's shift on to the core subject of today's discussion. That is how to make use of the IIBFs and this JIB CIB Mahapack. Okay. Now what do we get in Mahapack? Firstly, what is the Mahapack? Everyone. Mahapack means basically you are getting multiple batches. See here, suppose if somebody is having batch number A in Hindi or bilingual, okay, somebody is having batch number B, right? That is in English. Then again there is a batch number C. Okay, there is some other batch means fast batch we can call it or revision batch we can call it.
Power
So
pack batches.
Mahapack will include all these batches in a single pack. So you can go for either Hindi, either one stroke only. You can watch Hindi, you can watch English, you can watch this revision, you can watch the recorded sessions as well. Recorded sessions. So see here, if you miss out on any class, you can definitely get back to it using the recorded sessions. So that is the basic logic of Mahapack. Main core part about Mahapack is multiple batches. Then other things are obviously there. These are the added advantage. Yeah, ma'am will discuss this further. Online live classes, test series, ebooks. Yeah, ma'am.
When we talk about the added things that we are adding, see, this is what we added in terms of our Mahapacks already. But you can see there's a word written Mahapack 2.0. Let's talk about, sir has talked about all the online classes. We are covering test series. We are giving n number of ebooks, whatever the content is there. We are providing you in the form of ebooks. That means you don't have to go through the bulky IIBF book. You can go through our ebooks, do it in your phone itself or in your tab or in your laptop, whatever you feel comfortable with. And the video courses means whatever batches have already been done. Every single batch is available for you in the Mahapack. That means whatever happened in May, whatever we did in May, everything is currently available for you. You don't have to worry about what is going to happen there. Right? So we have online
I
live
would,
classes, test series. Go
yeah,
ahead, sir.
I'll just we'll share this screen only instead of speaking, isn't it? We'll directly share the screen of this Adda 24/7. There
Sure,
you'll
sir.
be able to grasp it better what ma'am is saying. See here, now the screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir, it's
The
visible.
JIB CIB screen,
Yeah.
everyone. See this JIB and CIB. We click on this. Then you go on Mahapack. Let's go to first 24. Okay, JIB 24. Let's go there. Okay, then you go to JIB Mahapack. Now, what ma'am is saying, you'll understand it better. See this test series, ebooks, videos. Click on this. Once you click on this, you'll see this subject wise. That's what ma'am was telling. Yeah, ma'am. And then you click on this subject, you get it subject again chapter wise. In such details, you are getting these ebooks as well as tests. Yeah, ma'am, you can continue
So
on the
whatever
same.
ebooks are
Sorry to
available, you
interrupt
can.
you.
No, no problem, sir. All the things regarding IIBF book is also available. See, this is where we are providing all the details of each and every book which is available for you. Plus, not only this is available for you, but also the test series. Unit testing is also now possible. That means you can practice the questions after the completion of that topic in our organization
Right.
website as well. That means we are providing you topic-wise tests, right? Again, a very helpful
See this.
top
Yeah.
point to be looked forward to. 35 mock tests are
Mm.
added because there are 35 chapters in AFM, right? That's the subject that I take in JIB. So it is available. 35 mock tests would be available for you. In terms of RBWM, 10 are there. RBWM topic wise tests, in terms of there are 30 there. So you will find all the test series covering a lot of questions for you. That means you don't have to worry about there is an ample of number of question for you available or not, right?
Okay, I'll just show you guys. I'll just show you how this test series works. See this. JIB RBWM. Click on this subject. Now you'll see these topics. See this. Mock 1, Mock 2, Mock 3. You go on adding, seeing these mocks. So 100 questions for 120 minutes. Similarly, now all of them are having almost 100 questions. Now if you imagine, if you solve these 100 questions, roughly 4 to 5 tests also per subject, and then you go for the exam. Think of your confidence level, which you will gather after giving these mock tests and before giving this mock test. There'll be huge difference. The exam will be like the peanuts for you. Okay, so that's why I would always suggest you to join this Mahapack firstly. Okay, now we can go ahead with the series. As I told you about this, first is Mahapack, then second is test series, ebooks, videos also. Videos means video lectures also. You can take this over here. Video lectures means you're having separate video sessions as well. Now, if I go ahead, let me show you the slide again. Hold on. Yeah, one sec. Yeah, see this. Expert faculties, interactive classes, recorded videos, and limited size batch. This is important part over here. Expert faculties means, as I told you, all of us at Adda 24/7 have taken more than almost 30 to 35 batches. Even some of the seniors means I'm personally have taken more than 40 batches since 2014. I have seen 3 portion changes. So I know all these things. How do the things work? So expert faculties over here. All of us are expert faculties over here. More than 30 35 batches everyone. Interactive classes are there. Interactive classes means you can definitely ask the questions there and then itself. Asking the question later and asking the question at that time is a huge difference. You can clear your doubts. Recorded videos are available. Means many a times what happens in our banking system, because of our year-end pressures, because of our sales pressures. Now everyone amongst you might be knowing that sales. Every day you have the sales hurdle. Every day you have the sales target. So for that we miss out on the classes. If you miss out on those classes, you can definitely get back to the recorded sessions so that you don't miss out on the knowledge. Okay, limited size batch. So the batch is always limited, because what happens in this case, if I'm having 10,000 students sitting live, so how many of you will be asking the doubts, and how many of the doubts can I answer as a teacher in 1.5 hour or 2 hour session, whatever session we take, right? So that's why we have a limited size
Yes.
batch. Yeah, ma'am.
I would agree with this. All the sessions are covering all these things. So, and we strictly follow the IIBF books. We're not following anything else because the question comes from that area only. If you go through the current examinations that have happened, see, we cannot take up the trend of previous courses that has happened. We'll just talk about May and November 2023 because before that the syllabus was different. So when we talk about the syllabus and the kind of questions they're asking, sir is absolutely right. Now they will go deeper and deeper into the book. If you have time only, then go with the self study area. And if you are looking for self study, then don't wait for the last week. You cannot have a miracle of having an entire week in your hand for the examination. Like this year, TBB and AFM happened back to back. So what has happened? These two paper back to back means
Mhm.
just one day for AFM, and
Yeah.
throughout week you are in a dilemma, what should I do, PPB or AFM? In terms of CIIB, now I'm going to face the same scenario. BRBL and ABFM is together. That means what should I tell people? That nay, don't study BRBL, focus on ABFM. Or what would the faculty talk about it? Ki, nay,
Yeah.
BRBL is very important, don't do ABFM. So again, if we talk about our syllabuses only, ABFM syllabus is this much. BRBL
Yeah.
you can score good, but the point is we cannot say na you focus on one subject and leave the other totally. So how will you manage it? Because I think I've seen so many bankers telling us in the last week we will take an off, but by the
Mm.
last day till the last moment of Friday they are working in the office and stressed out with the fact ki ma'am we didn't get a holiday. So why to
Yeah.
put yourself into a situation where you will face it? Currently we can see there are 4 months, but let's just be very honest about it. October is going on, the last 15 days are left. That means October is removed. November 1st, 14, 15 days, it is filled with different festivals. So, with the festivities going on, every work that is going on, everybody's an adult and they have a lot of work to do as well. So, that means the first 15 days again swiped off. That means you're left
Yeah.
with mid of November and the December portion, right? And then you have January in your hand. Jan and February. March is again eradicated because in the area of March as well as April, the bankers are always stuck. They are looking forward towards the last month of their working and for March, and then in the April they are always getting abhi to just the auditors are coming, we have to make sure that things are done in proper manner. That means for last 2 months, March and April again removed. So what are we having in our hand? December and January and a part of November, 2.5 months effectively. And in those 2.5 months, even you don't have every single day. For 5 days or 6 days in a week, you are working. So currently,
Okay.
you will
Correct.
see effectively you will have around 30 days all in all in the stretch of around these 4 or 5 months. So how will you work?
Here, I'm writing a rule over here for all the bankers. The basic rule which you should follow, what ma'am told. The means if you go on expanding the work, okay, that today I'll start it from the next week. It never happens. Next week, next day never comes. It's now or never. You either start it now or you don't do it at all at any time. Okay. So the basic rule which you have to do apply is start studying now only. Today only. Think right now I'll start studying and then start, then things will happen, go on happening. Okay. So it's always the rule is now or never, because I'll tell you, as ma'am told you, the festive season it starts in this November, December, up to January we are in the year end mood, and in the March we are in the March end mood. Okay. Then in the April we are again in under pressure because we
Auditor.
have a family problem. And I'll tell you one more problem in this May series. Many of us have are the family persons, we have children, so the
Hmm.
children come up for the tours, all the
True.
summer holidays. So there you'll again lose it. So focus, start it now only. Imagine that you don't have any time and start this. See, a structured course content of JIB and CIB exams. Structured means what? The word structured means strictly sticking to the books. As I told you earlier, it's strictly sticking to the books. Never ever go out of the books. Okay. The content prepared under this for under Adda 24/7 is strictly by the books. All the important points, the summary points, the important highlights from the books. Otherwise, if I go on teaching, means all the teachers go on teaching you 600 pages, then student will say, why should I join the class? I'll definitely read the books by myself, isn't it? So the point over here is the important highlights of those which can be asked in the exam. That is the meaning of the structured course content. Highly experienced faculties, already I told you. Revision classes are available. Revision classes means we keep the revision classes in the alternate days. Okay, alternate means weeks already generally. So whatever is your doubt, those doubts are cleared. Revision also is done for various subjects. Okay, so this is an important part. And everyone, before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app. Those who have not downloaded up till now, and tell your friends also to download it. Also, I would suggest this. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting all the latest updates from IIB. Whatever IIB gives the updates. This change in portion, that change in portion, that change in venue, this change in venue, dates change, everything you'll get it over here. Plus free YT series. YouTube series on all the subjects at the specific timings you're getting it. So that's why subscribe to it, click on the bell icon right now. Okay?
We are
Detailed subject.
conducting marathons as well as mini
Yeah.
marathons, so you should definitely go forward towards it. On the weekend, we are hell active because we know all the bankers are not available during the week time. So on the weekend, we are coming up with so many sessions. So please go through those sessions as well. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
see
sir.
this. This is what ma'am was talking about. 10 plus hours of mini marathons per subject. And remember, these are added in your Mahapack. Okay?
Yes.
10 plus hours of mini marathons per subject, 5 plus hours of Maha marathons per subject, practice papers. Then every second and fourth Saturday we have doubt sessions. Okay, so doubt session means whatever we teach you in 2 weeks, that the doubts are cleared in those 2 days. Okay, so that's why plus interactive classes are there. It's not that only on those days you will be asking doubts. During the class timings also you ask the doubts. Okay, so this is why this Mahapack is of the most is the most useful for you. Okay, yeah, ma'am.
So if you're looking forward to these classes, then what you can do is join us as early as possible so that you don't have to wait for the pressure to build up on you to prepare for the examinations, because it is
Yeah,
not worth it at all. That is one particular thing. In our Mahapacks, utilizing it at the right time, or at least taking it up at the right time, also brings something. So see, the point is everybody's earning. So every penny that you are putting or investing somewhere puts you into a situation, nahi, I have done, I've paid, so I should get with the value for money. Probably after paying, you feel that, nahi, paid for this particular pack, let's look through it. Let's start attending the classes. So that can be the reason that you can start it right away. You can take 1 month, 2 months. This is the plus point of online classes now. You learn at your own pace. You don't learn at anybody else's pace. That's the plus
correct.
point of having these classes.
Are you able to
So,
see the screen, everyone? This
yes, sir,
Adda
it's
20.
visible.
Yeah. See here, I'll show you how to join the classes or the join the Mahapack as such. See this. Go to the front page itself, means on the website only. Okay, front website. When you go there, you see JIB and CIB. Okay, click on JIB CIB Mahapack. See here, you can join the JIB CIB combined Mahapack also. When you join the combined Mahapack, what you get is the same package you get for JIB also and CIB also. You can join there. Or if you want, you can join the separate JIB Mahapack, separate CIB Mahapack. You can join any of those. Okay. So go to this. Okay, let me show you for 24. Again, because 23 is still going on. So JIB 24.
20,
Click on the
CIP
JIB 24.
2024 is also there, sir.
Yeah,
Up to
CIB is
23.
also there. Yeah. We'll show you one JIB or CIB, anyone. It's a common thing. Okay. So see this. Go to JIB Mahapack. If you are in CIB, go to CIB Mahapack. Look at the fees part. It's usually discounted over here. Okay, click on buy now. By now, then you'll see that the code is already applied. Click on continue.
OCT 77.
Yeah, it's already applied. So you just have to fill in your full name, phone number, email. If it's not applied, apply this OCT 777. If it's already there, then don't fill in. Fill in your details and click on continue. Make the payment and done. That's it.
If you are using app, then you will get another 1% discount. So it would be 78% for you.
Correct. In app, you are getting 1% extra. Now, how will you get 1% extra? Many of the students are asking me how do you get. See here, the point over here is there is a coin system in Mahapack in the app. When you go on using these coin systems round up, means add up. Once they add up, then you'll get around 1% extra. See the CIB Mahapack. Similar way, go to CIB Mahapack over here. Click on this same OCT 77 code already applied 6 months, 12 months, 3 months. All the three packages are available for JIB also, CIB also.
Yes,
If
sir.
you want it for 6 months, this is the fees. If you want it for 12 months, this is the fees. And if you want it for 3 months, you get this is the fees. But 3 months is of no use to you right now. I would suggest you join the 12 months pack. Okay, because that is the best use to you. Similarly, go to buy now. Fill in the if the code is applied. See here already it's 77% is applied. So go move on with this. Click on continue. Fill in your details, full name, phone number, email. Make the payment and done. Okay. So hope so you all have got the details about the Mahapack, and I would suggest you join the Mahapack and start studying. See here, don't only join, start studying. Okay. So here we come to the conclusion of the session today. Yeah, ma'am. If you would like to add anything on this.
I would just add one particular thing. Look at the particular side of the examination point of view, that how much time can you devote from right now? Because if you're going to start in the last month or the last week, that is too dangerous. I've seen many bankers going through that. So what you can do is you can go through our courses in detail there. So check it out on our website, on our app for further details as early as possible. Don't put a delay on it, because delay would mean that any kind of delay would damage your learning period,
Yeah.
which you could have given to the books, because right now the paper is becoming challenging every single year.
Yeah.
So it's now or never.
Chalo. Bye everyone. Bye
Thank you so
and
much,
start
everyone.
studying right now. Bye. Bye. Bye.